moment, my God, it has not looked fantastic. We're into it. It's Mirage, ladies and gentlemen, and Crizzen going to be starting off with, I thought, a little bit of a mid-push, but he'll tuck into Connector and actually find the first. Perfect. Chopper down, advantage Winstrike.
Not for long, though. Magic will pull one back, barely takes any damage. It's that Superman setup once again for him. PG-50 in armor. Crizzen left alone towards A for now. He hasn't got any backup. Aliens towards window. And he'll be towards the CT steps. He lets one through. They might not be aware of it. And it should be a kill for Mir, but he hasn't made a clean one of it. So this is actually a good chance for the CTs here to find some frags. And here we go. Mir does pull one back, 3 versus 2, but the kills has got to be coming in for the CTs momentarily. Lackey has got a chance.
There's
the bomb going down. They might have fluffed this one, as now Mir solo does throw the flashbang round, but he needs backup. They can't go down one by one here.
He really can't. Mir is still there. He's fired off the warning shot. Magic's, I like the reposition. He's had a chance, and he finds it eventually. Mir will collect, and Spirit will take the pistol.
Magic's has style, man. I love that little maneuver right there. That was sick. He's putting himself in an angle that is no longer pre-fireable right there because it was very dangerous. One of those USP bullets, they touch the head, that watermelon goes, well, what noise would a watermelon make if
Pop, splatter, splatter.
Yeah. Spleeter.
Maybe we should get a watermelon and throw it off the 3rd story.
Have you seen the putting elastic bands around a watermelon? That looks like it would pass a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, and it like kind of explodes.
It just eventually just explodes, yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, it's a stretch to call it cool, but it is interesting.
It's something.
Yeah.
So the force fight from Winstrike here doesn't... Oh, I was about to say, Lackey about to go down straight away.
Oh, I like that.
It's a cool little spot. We'll see if he can make it work. If Young gets any closer, he could be in trouble here. The sewing machine is getting primed, and he's spotted the first. He's going to get the kill. And once again, it's Spirit. Losing that AK-47. No one to trade it.
Oh, they could get him through the smoke if they keep spamming, but now it's too little too late. Mir's done a good job of finding Crizzen in transition. But they've lost territory over towards apartments too, so this is going to be very difficult for Spirit. I think the game is going to trend a lot like this, guys. It's going to be not playing in the regular fashion that we're used to. Going to be a lot of backstabs coming on through.
Right now, if they walk through this smoke, there's nobody there to receive them. Really pushed up in Palace, and passive from Lackey. He did recover that AK after his frag, and he's taken it over towards CT spawn. Taking their time, being thorough. Lackey will be checked. Likely a flash. That's it. Perfect. He didn't even see chop across. And there's more where that came from. Tucked in on the corner for now, and a safe plan. It could get wall banged. Lackey more worried about his own survival at this point. He did make a step. I wonder if that's been heard. It doesn't look like it. Nice chance onto Magic's.
Yeah, really not great at covering each other. We saw it on Nuke as well. There's always gaps exposed. And again, there's no one covering the flanks, just being taken down one by one. Great stuff from Winstrike here, but so disappointing for Team Spirit. There's nothing Mir can do about this one. He's dead. He's got players from short as well. Nice shot to take the diffuser down, but it's absolutely fine. They've got this one, and Winstrike bounce back.
And they get a lot of AKs as well. So the buy for Winstrike going forward is going to look juicy.
Yeah, I don't like that from Spirit at all. You've committed one player past the smoke into no man's land. He goes down, he gives up the AK, and then it's just disastrous from that point. They get the bomb planted, so there is some money.
I'm going to see if I can get Skybox working right now, because there might be a little bit more to that round. Let me see if I can... Never mind, my mouse isn't working, so I can't get the magic happening right now. We'll work it out. But
the graphics have died.
That's all right. That was one for the bingo card, guys.
Right.
So I needed to get that one through.
So the force back in response. AK for Mir, Galil for Young. They've got a scout as well. A couple of deagles, and they're heading towards middle. Pulse of the bomb, just in case. And there's like Crizzen. Will be taken down. Great shot. AWP available, and Alien strikes back.
Needed that quick equalizer. That's nice. Mir with the real hard-hitting weapon, and he's been spotted. He's not expecting that fight. My God, he's lucky to be alive. Just through the corner of the lip. He lives to tell the tale. The bullet down to 50. Going to be very difficult for them to overcome this now on the T side. Spread out. Presence in Palace. You'll be seeing Magics there a lot.
You'll also see them limping out individually a lot. Team Spirit and the individuals in the server here. When I've watched their Mirages in the past, it is very individual. So expect them going for multi-kills on their own and potentially cracking bomb sites open single-handedly, but I wouldn't be here wanting a lot of teamwork out of these guys. It's just not the way that they approach Counter-Strike.
So Team Spirit going for the contact play out of Palace. AK will be behind them. It's a deagle to strike first, and timing could be spot on here. Oliver to go first, and Elian will at least find the bomb. That's bought a lot of time here. Should be no problem picking up this round at this stage. 35 seconds. Elian still with 69 health, 2 kills, and a defensive play.
Chopper's back exposed again, interestingly. Very vulnerable. Yeah, we'll get caught here, and they line up for him, but the Glil just not quite got the rate of fire to convert. And clean for Winstrike. They keep 3 standing again. That was Spirit's 4th buy. They'll be down to the eco now on just 2k apiece. So mission bomb plant is about to begin.
Yeah, full eco. Nothing really can be invested here. They get $2,400 into the next round. Team Spirit will just have Glocks here. Chad said it could go to a 3rd. I tend to agree. See what can be done. So just the bomb plan is all they can really hope for here. They've got no grenades to do it, and Bondik looking to get his stats padded if possible. Nice little setup here. The all watch top of the middle. The M4's focus towards underpass. Charisma 2. Bondik chiming in as well. Clean sweep and looks things here. Jismir with the bomb.
Oh, go, 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 go! Oh, he's been spotted. He won't be able to plant anymore. Krizen's way too fast. Unlucky. Nice try. They did manage to pull enough of a rotation. If he'd have just been knife out, strafing out, perhaps there'd been a chance. But yeah, he was cautious of ramp, understandably. And he doesn't quite manage to manifest the plan. It would have been nice to get the extra 800 across the board. Instead, they'll be presenting a prioritization of weapons. Disbalance is going pure, AWP, glass cannon, T-side.
Yeah, really could have used that plant. I'm not sure even if it's a guy ramp what he was hoping to happen there because he wasn't able to kill him. No plant found, but they'll do what they can here with the glass cannon and the bare bones utility. Luckily, they do have the 4 AK-47s. Going to be boosting up the AWP here to catch the cross. And there is a player there. Aware of it. And he takes him down. Good shot.
Very nice shot. Krizen was doing everything he could to be in a moving target, but still plucked out of the air. Ellie and AWPing B. And if they kill the AWPer in B apps, they're going to assume B site's clear as it is. I mean, that's often the decision you make. Some Die Young, however, is being left to his own devices there for now. The rest gathering up in middle. A little run boost to ensure nothing to be too concerned about. Elian's deep smoke could cause a little bit of a push from some Die Young. Being ahead of it is enticing, and Elian's even rotating off B. It's wide open. If they go back to B here, my goodness.
The thing is, it's going to take them too long, so the site won't be clear by the time they do execute, unless Winstrike want to go for a gamble stack and then save. Bondik is the only individual close, and, well, having to fight 4 from short, it's not going to be easy whatsoever. A fake is still being sold over towards that A bomb site. One flash has just gone over, and towards B they go.
It's just one player there, but he's making it work, of course. We're going to see Bondik fending them off the M4, but that's the only defense. Bomb to go down, and they do have decent amount of utility on the CT side. Not so much for Team Spirit here. Drawing middle. Great shot from Magix. That should be it.
Great shot. I thought he was screwed. It was Bondik to shoot first as well. Magic's jiggle does give him the info. He just has to play with them now. Great shot. Stuff. Again from Magix.
I'd be surprised if they still go for it, especially with Elliot sitting in this A bomb site. But that was a good job to take that away from Magix, and 2 good kills from him. Rush, we were having a conversation last night in the kitchen, and we were wondering if we could do a couple more no X-ray rounds.
Oh, definitely.
We think it's the most hardcore version of casting. Alex and Henry want to really go... I don't know what mode you called it last night, guys.
Daddy mode.
Daddy mode.
Daddy mode, okay.
So when we say, let's go daddy mode, Rush, you know what to do.
I know what to do. It's hard on Nuke, but on Mirage, let's go. Next round, daddy mode.
Yeah, okay, let's daddy mode it. It is actually, like, just for anyone who hasn't tried Counter-Strike commentary, it is like casting in, like, heroic, mythic difficulty. This one is, this one's extra difficult. You'll be looking at the radar a lot more, and you'll be appreciating the reactions of the players a lot more as well, because you can sit there in the same way you can as you watch the bird's eye view of a football field and say, what are those idiots doing? It's so obvious. It's not always the case when you remove those hand-holding X-rays. Fast smokes, one drops down, and Lackey does actually catch Disbalance just with a mid-spray smoke. That's lovely. Gets them the early advantage. Hobbit rocking the shotgun close towards that ramp, and there is someone on the other side. It's Magix. Fancies his chances. You said the auto shotgun not been impressing you lately, Hank. Let's see if Hobbit can convert you.
A split on the cards here, but it will be the bomb down in T-spawn. Magix continues to hit impressive shots here. And for now, the CTs have to reposition, get some intel. They have got a bit of a push going on towards the B apartment. It's Elliot with the AWP. Bomb to be recovered still, but 1 minute 15 on the clock. They're happy to wait. They've got some decent mid-controllers. Chopper enters the connector position here as Krizen. He has to be the one that shuts this one down. He has no utility. Nice off angle to prepare himself for Chopper. Currently has 0 frags. And there's the bomb. It is picked up. Elliot still B control, enables him to have 3 players towards the A bomb site.
Elian's plan is clear. I mean, given responsibility of B, you fire off a shot, you deep smoke, and you pretty much send them somewhere else. Good find from Crizzen.
They did that together. The jump out window is what baited Chopper away, and oh, there we go. Bondic striking as well. Magix is low. This should be the round for Winstrike here.
Nice. Clean hold from Bondic in the end, and 4 left standing as well. They're doing well to keep those players alive in their victories, which is really translating to quite a well-natured, nurtured bank. You can see 11K for Elian, only 1 death, so he is building up quite a nice set of funds for the rounds to come.
Chopper with the hero AK, I'd imagine here. I don't assume they'll be forcing into this one, so Chopper's gonna try and take matters into his own hands, yet to even find a kill. So a questionable investment, given that stat line, but he's got a good B spawn. He's going to try and open things up. He gets a quick kill. They're definitely going to commit to this one. So Lackey will be the one to defend. He's got the AK heading towards the apartments here as Chopper fended off by the incendiary. He'll have to bide his time, looking for any sort of advance he can get with that slither. And he's ready to take this challenge.
So much more exposed when you jump for info now.
So he baits out the incendiary there. That's all by design. Making a lot of footsteps after being spotted. They're going to react. So it baits out the incendiary. They can still go towards B, but wherever they go, it's going to be a rough task. They have no utility to speak of. Just that single AK. As Chopper will have to use some cannon fodder here to enable him to win this duel.
It looks like he wants to run boost someone. So Disbalance will be run boosted across, and he'll call for the Chopper swing. Off he goes. No one's home. Mid taken.
Look how much this CT setup's changed. They had 1 deady mid, 2 deady B, and now they've actually stuck over towards this A bomb site. If they can crack open a kill here and go towards the B bomb site, they're definitely on for this one.
Bondic. Oh, wow. Chopper finds his first kill of this entire half. And now he's taking...
Was that an AWP bullet?
Was a Glock bullet, I think, from his teammate. An odd exchange, but nonetheless an advantage for Spirit. Not in the weaponry department, but taking this and Elian rotating to be as loudly as he is going to be some information for the team to work with. Hobbit on the balcony as well. He could get caught, but not if Crizzen locks down connector. Hobbit gone, and Crizzen falls. Now the A site can be theirs. With just the hero AK, it looks like Spirit could do this.
I think they've almost locked it in at this stage. The AWP on the retake here, certainly not ideal. Elian will be patient though. Oof, maybe Sumda Young won't. Towards the vent they go. Oh, they could still do this. That kill's massive. And there's the second. They don't even want to play for the bomb, it seems. Down now to the 2-on-2 once again.
Oh dear, nerve-wracking. Magix and Chopper, though, good candidates to pick this one up. Magix doesn't necessarily need to fight. A crossfire established for the cross. As soon as the bullets start being fired by Magix, Chopper swings. That's the plan. And that's what they do. Now a 1v1 he can play for time. Lackey has a kit, though. 2 seconds, 1 second. He will take the frag, and with 18 points of health to spare, secures 3 for his team.
Big round from Chopper there. AK-47, the first kill towards the window, manages to get them a bit of space, and then the pincer towards the A-bomb side as well. Using those sound cues, great window control. It did get a bit scrappy towards the end, but as long as they win the round, Chad, they've got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, and that's one that you want to steal away right there. So now that we get the guns back out, both teams will be having an almost full buy. It's not as good for Winstrike on the defense. There's no defuse kits in play, and it's not full utility, but it should be enough to at least mount some form of a wall. And here we go, Mir with an opening. Bondic gets the trade. He's going to get tagged through the wall. He wants to continue to fight right now. This one just picked up pace for a moment.
Yeah, Bondic does get tagged, but willing to duel. Doesn't go down. Still has the incendiary and smoke. He'll rotate back towards B. 4-3 right now. It's the pick of Spirit.
Connector smoke failed?
Yeah, definitely failed.
Could catch them off guard, but Disbalance fortunately can convey that information before they expose themselves. And a boost from the CT still ready for middle. This looks like something they plan to hold for a while. Oh, slips off his teammate's head, but yeah, really interested in maintaining that control of middle from there. They look to hit B.
Let's go daddy mode rush for the execute. Let's show people how overwhelming these smokes and flashes truly are.
Fully committed towards B here. It looks like Team Spirit are trying to bust through, but Lackey will be waiting for them. Bondic as well, but he's finally removed here. That's going to be a 3 versus 2. Still viable, though, for the likes of Crizzen. Flashbang to the face, so it makes things a bit more complicated. Flames next to him as well. Limits his options, and he can't deny the plant, but it will be Hobbit to do so.
Yikes, and good damage to Disbalance as well. Looks good for the CTs now. Yes, you have the sight, but now it's a duel and found by Crizzen. He just needs one more. Some Die Young with no health, no hope. Winstrike will secure the rebuttal.
Big victory for them there.
Needed
Winstrike
that,
up
God.
5-3. And we'll see Team Spirit with around $2,000. A little bit scrappy again. They seem to lose these advantages they find pretty early on. It's always the flanks. The other positions they don't account for. You can see caught in the back again there. Magic's just didn't see it coming. And there's a real hole in their game on Mirage so far. We'll see if they can recover here. I don't think there's even a buy available to them.
He could just go for another Hero AK if he wanted to. It wouldn't, have the same buy around it as what we saw before because his teammates' money isn't fantastic. It's only $1,900 in the next round as the loss bonus coming on through. So the big questions are definitely being asked right now. But if you're new to Mirage, you don't know what's par for the course in terms of a first half scoreline. If Winstrike can get 9 or more, that's a pretty good half. And if Team Spirit, well, obviously can get 6, they'll be happy with that one too. But this map, you can see teams having massive runs on their CT side, massive runs on their T sides. So it's always a coin toss when we tune on into this one. It will be the save. They're going to take the conservative approach. P250 for Chopper. Bunch of Glocks on the board. This should be a relatively quick one, I would hope. But it might be one of the slow, drawn-out ecos where we see them bait out the CT nades, making sure that they're getting...
I would have loved a
bang for their buck.
flashbang on Chopper with 4,800 in his bank account just to get these Palace players out.
Could be AWP dropping next round, which is why he might not want to spend too many pennies. That was one option.
Hobbit shotgun should have no issues, and that's a lovely spray. My God, he nearly got them all, and he will from long range attempt to get those final 14. Damn it. Not gonna land.
And he's off with the Glock. 14 HP, and at this stage he's trying to bait out more grenades, I suppose.
If he can avoid dying to Hobbit's shotgun as well, that's good. Could stop him getting the extra cash bonus on that one there. Better to go down to one of those rifles, and it would be ideal if he died to the AWP, which only gets a kill bonus of $100.
He's like, oh, there's the AWP. Here we are. Elian, shoot me, shoot me. He's got your Glock as well, Hank. That's the Moonrise.
They're really letting Hobbit go for this kill. Like, everyone stop facing now that they know where they are. This is actually very smart from Winstrike, if we're being honest here. They're using their low weaponry to farm as much cash as possible, and they're doing it in a calculated manner. That is thought out, right? Otherwise, they would have continued to pick him from those positions over towards jungle and stairs. So Winstrike are here to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Spirit, after winning the pistol, really hasn't been too great for them. The most convincing round they've won so far is with that Hero AK. Everything else has been very scrappy. We'll all see them have an okay buy here. Idis Balance doesn't have armor right now. He'll continue to do so, as we'll see him get 1 smoke and 2 flashes. Elian, 6 kills. Back on the AWP as well. And in terms of the setup, pretty default stuff so far. Flash over towards middle, allows him to push. Slacky catching the grenade in their hands, can't find a shot though. He's going to scramble back towards connector, and he's going to be found. Mir will take him down, no problem, but the AWP follow-up does hit a shot, but doesn't actually find the kill just yet.
Aggression, catching Disbalance on his own in the Palace. Mir could find this frag onto Elian, just under the aim. Perfect start, and actually Crizzen could be in trouble as well. Gets the fight. Crizzen's on for a double already, and Hobbit can't believe his luck. A shotgun for an AWP, it's a trade he'll make every day of the week. 3v3.
Lots of solo plays coming in there.
It's
Mir
what
with
you're going to see, yeah.
2 frags, you got a 4 versus 3. He just runs in towards the side. No one can back him up. No one can trade that. You just give the advantage back to Winstrike here. It's got to be frustrating for them. They got to hold on to these advantages where possible. Either way, Hobbit looks like he's absolutely fine to hold the A-bomb site here. AWP, no one's going to be even challenging with a flash or a smoke. They walk into the crosshair, and now need to get out of Palace and the A-ramp here.
And Bondic will catch Chopper's leave of Palace. Another easy duel for the CTs, looking like 7 for Winstrike. Some Die Young, very mechanically gifted, but not going to get a chance this time. Great round. It's Hobbit and Crizzen with the headline act. It was the frag onto Disbalance that really enabled them to get back into that round. The opening frag did go the way of Mir.
Oh.
But an update for you from the B stream. It looks like a 7-5 in favor of Team Unique on the 3rd map of that series. So keep your eyes on that. And Amiga in pursuit of a top 3 finish.
So another eco for Team Spirit. Chopper will get the Desert Eagle. Same story for some Die Young on Mir, but that's about it. They don't have armor or nades, as they'll try and bleed out the grenades once again. Really hasn't been the exciting map we were hoping for just yet. Team Spirit, I'm sure they'll turn it on towards the end of this half, though. They need to see some execution, some decent buys coming forward. Haven't had many of them.
I would like to see them just do set pieces into bomb sites to see if they can out-aim.
Just to get some post-plant scenarios going on.
They're not going to, because these guys in the past, like I've watched them play as individuals on this map in different teams, and all of their teams have done it in the same way, right? It's have one guy limp out Palace while you're doing a mid-strat, have one guy try and walk into the B bomb site and see if you can get multi-kills while you're drawing attention somewhere else. Their idea is just to exploit gaps and then use their individual aim to get multi-kills. Unfortunately, if this happens, then that doesn't always work. But I really truly, before when we were doing the pre-game segment, I thought this was going to go 3. And that's just the nature of the Counter-Strike we have on our hands here. It doesn't even matter what performance Team Spirit just put on map 1. You know, it's a whole new map. Winstrike can mentally reset. They've got experienced players in their team. It's always going to be possible for this to go the distance, and it probably will.
Well, a chance for Team Spirit now to bring out the AKs. Again, Ice Balance will be another glass cannon. I don't think he's had armor of his orb once. No. It's been a bit rough out there for him. I feel like just don't get the weapon instead of AKs. It's not finding a huge amount of kills, and he's gone for the glass cannon again. On the CT side, you can make that work, but on the terrorist forces, when they know where you are, they're needing the choke points, really limits you. We'll see whether he can actually have any sort of impact here. 3 and 10 right now, 35 ADR. And they're heading towards A by the looks of things here. Maybe a set PCA split, but Elian looks like another kill available for him, but he's been flashed off and taken down. Same kill from Mir this time. He gets a double. Beautiful shot towards the window. Bondik taken out of the equation. Now they've got to work together. They don't need to send each other in one by one here. It's a massive lead. You've got a huge deficit to recover from, and your map pick haven't really convinced me you've got the strategies to close these rounds out, but this is the best chance they could possibly have to find a clean round. They've taken away the AWP, the 3 M4s, and there's plenty of time.
And they can just sit still. Let the CTs waste what little utility they have as the last smoke is deployed towards the B apartments with well over 70 seconds on the clock. Krizen's jiggle. He'll get a lot more than he bargained for if he sticks around watching the Palace. Nice shots to ward off Disbalance, and how does he get that? There was 2 of them connect. He might even get both of them. He sees Sumdai Young. He has this duel again isolated on its own. Thankfully, Sumdai Young wins it. Hobbit, however, does shut down Magix. That was the bomb. He's on his own now. He should be screwed. Disbalance, no armor. Easy body shots and aim punch. Maybe they could line up, and they do. My God, that is abysmal. They give Hobbit everything he needed.
Yeah, that's just a little bit embarrassing how they're approaching that. Why is they've got 30 seconds still there, and it's again the single player, the player going down to this AWP shouldn't even be challenging. He's thrown one flashbang, and then where's the pounces are still one by one again.
So they're making certain assumptions there, right? They've assumed Hobbit has gotten that kill and pushed down towards the ramp. That's why the AWP is flashing in that way, assuming him to be ready to fight the stairs players, because that's where the last 2 kills had just come in from. Unfortunately, he wasn't playing heads up for the stairs players. He was playing heads up for the Palace player, and that's how that round was able to trickle apart. But this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see them going for some team-based set pieces.
They haven't even had the bomb down, have they, in the last 5 rounds they've given away? Since round number 5, they haven't planted. So this will actually probably be quite promising for them. Let's see if they can actually cause a bit of a dent. So 3 smokes deployed, the pretty standard ones. You expect flashbangs of the Molotov towards Shadow as well. One towards Sandwich. So you can see that this is overwhelming. It makes it uncomfortable. They're not just finding one-on-one duels, and they'll actually get close toward the bomb site now. Hobbit feeling the pressure, pulls 2 back. They're looking incredibly good here on the A bomb site. They have been tested here, but they have risen to the challenge. It's a clean sweep for Winstrike as they look destined to take this second map. 10-3 now. Money still in an awkward position. Luckily, Disbalance can afford armor to go over his AWP.
Yeah,
but he won't get grenades.
The thing is, when we did look at his stat lines, and it was so stark contrast in terms of AWP kills to everything else, that's where he falls into the category with players like JDM, for example, right? Ones who we know aren't too proficient with the rifles, and that's where the entire system needs to be built around the AWPer.
But I remember we watched Team Spirit's CT side of Nuke, and it wasn't this today, but he went off with the M4.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. They're obviously built a lot of their strategies around having the AWP in, and with Elian on the other side of the server, potentially wanting him to go for some heads-up duels. Here's a chance for Mir yet again. We've seen some success through the connector. Still with Lackey. Now he can take down Elian.
3 rounds in a row, Mir has got them opening kills. He got them 2 doubles. Finally, he goes down. But again, Mir does draw first blood, and Chopper's got a ton of space. My God.
This is what I was talking about, right? So while they have a distraction elsewhere on the map, if their individuals are able to get openings, they can take territory. But if they're aware of these kind of players, which Hobbit isn't,
just like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that's when it works, right? And that's their
looks great when it works
style.
out,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's their whole style. That is their entire approach to the
I
game.
can see Mir's role within this strategy now as well, that he's just there going for kills. He'll be taking heads-up
Right.
duels if he gets them, which he's confident he'll do so. That's enough to pull one player away from B, and that's when Chopper can start his procedure.
they
right?
go short, and Chopper just worms his way out of the site, catches the rotate.
So normally with a map like Mirage, because it is rhythmic, right, you want to make sure that you are putting in bomb site hits as well as mid control. And the reason I say that, mid control requires 3 CTs to defend. 1 connector, 1 cat, and 1 window as a minimum. Normally you have players from A throwing flashes over the top, and then they anchor down 1 individual on each site. So if you can draw 3 players towards middle to fight you, if there's enough of a threat, then what you can do is exactly what Chopper did, potentially isolate yourself a 1v1 or even get a free bomb site and some free kills. So now it's going to be 4 rounds on the board for Team Spirit. 5 is more than enough for them if on their T half right here. But Winstrike, it's clear they've done their homework, right? When we flick over, they're going to exploit the tendencies of Team Spirit. And that is why, once again, I lean to this going to a 3rd map. Dust 2 on the cards. You can throw everything you know about everybody out the window and we'll get some explosive CS.
Yeah, I'd love to see some more from SDY. He was looking just as mechanically gifted as Magix, and both of them have been having their woes on this T side. But you know what the game plan is now? You've seen what it looks like when it works. Unfortunately, for Team Spirit, it took us 14 rounds to get that glimpse.
So the same smoke's down towards middle, but they're going for a set piece today at this time. So just got to try and show the same tendencies. But the thing is, we'll push up towards middle. The CT's been presenting plenty of time. They've got to go fast, which they are. But Hobbit, he sees it coming. It looks like a prime spot to me. Flashbang from his teammates, and he's not going to be checked. He's got 2 kills maybe, yeah.
Or nearly. Magic's very quick to trade, but that could very well be the bomb plant. Looks like that's Magic's responsibility, and the execute has paid off, I say that. Oh, Bondic, he gets all 3 of them. They line up. He can't believe his luck. It went from a 4v4 to a 4v1. Bondic, all he had to do was unload his mag into the smoke.
Idis Balance hasn't had the best half so far. 3-12 in a 4 versus 1. It's final round. Just for some bonus points here, if he gets 1 kill, I guess that's a victory. It's pretty much all he's worth at this point.
And that's the end of that. 11-4 on the half. Winstrike, they seem hungry enough to take us to a 3rd. Let's see if we get there. We'll be right back.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime. I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you wanted to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Welcome back. Winstrike and Team Spirit continues duking out the first of 3 best of 3s today. Your Counter-Strike viewing will continue with Fnatic NIP and Furia Liquid a little later on in the day, semi-final times for the North American region. And you get to see Fnatic Net duking it out as well with a must-win for both.
Well, here we go then. We'll continue with this second map. Not looking too good for Team Spirit, though. On their map pick, they're 11-4 down. They switch over to the CT side. 4 is enough, but certainly not a wonderful place to be. We have got Winstrike making their way towards the underpass right now. Chop up a bit of aggression towards B, and some mid-presence as the smokes are deployed.
3 of them from middle. Good smoke from Krizen will perfectly obscure Disbalance's angle. But wow, great first shot from Sunday Young, and he's actually managed to add a second to the tally. Elian can't believe his luck as Disbalance was grey screened, and now another duel. Mir was waiting and catches him. 2 versus 4, an advantage for Team Spirit, and some clean kills to go with it. Wow, blink and you miss it. 5 for Spirit.
Yeah, great stuff there. It was a nice strategy from Winstrike, in my opinion, as well. Managed to get decent mid-control, good smoke down, nice timings, but better shots as Sunday Young gets the first, denies the plan as he gets a very important kill there towards Lackey.
Just going to do a quick whip around of what's going on in the B and the C stream. So mute for a couple of seconds here if you don't want to hear the results. 1, 2, 3. Namiga, they took that first map. They're currently in the second map on Dust 2 versus Unique right now. Unique are actually leading 10-7. However, they are on a bit of a partial buy. And then going on in the Fours versus Gambit Youngsters game, Gambit Youngsters actually picked up that first map. So they're on Inferno now 4-4.
Well, and we're off to a quick A entrance here. They're trying to get the bomb down, and Magix, he can't find the aim to deny anything. He gets blocked here. Surely they end up losing this round. It looks like they've stabilized, and it will be Sunday to close things out. So the bomb planted, honestly, that's actually all Winstrike wanted there. A kill as well, they'll absolutely take it. Magic's a little bit frustrated with that, but they know they're up against. They've already got M4s here, so we should have a pretty competitive next round as the Famas is shot over to Disbalance as the diffuse is confirmed.
Yeah, that kind of looks almost comical, just seeing the Famas shifting its way across the floor to Disbalance his bottom. He will be dropping that for Magix. He'll have another go. Didn't look like he had a refined Famas spray in the round prior, but he'll be able to justify it here. And the AKs and AWPs are back out. So both Disbalance and Elian, firm believers in that T-side AWP here on Mirage.
Yeah, Elian pretty much has been AWPing every opportunity he gets. Disbalance as well. See if it works out for them as we'll have into a faster approach towards middle. The AWP is there, great shot, but Hobbit replies instantly. It's Mir who goes down. And Sunday Young challenges the AWP. They didn't anticipate it to be on the other side here. Advantage to Winstrike.
Yeah, he legged Disbalance as well there. So much damage was done in the early stages from Winstrike with that mid take. And you see how quick it was. Well, we get a bunch of kills. Mid's not a bomb site. Let's regroup, and they've headed back over towards B. So this should be a very easy round for them to win. They smoke on in. They get some flashes. Disbalance stuck towards the cap position with the AWP on low HP. He goes down, and, well, that's it.
Yeah, this round ends as soon as Disbalance throws that smoke.
Yeah, they'll push past it. He has no idea. He's dead. And there it is. Job done.
I can't believe he had enough time to turn around and almost click.
Not far off. Fondit can't believe his luck. An open sight bomb down in round 1. This will put 12 on the board for Winstrike, and there's nothing that Magix and Chopper can do about it. Maybe go hunting for a weapon upgrade. He's happy to take that. That's 2 M4s and a good set of utility nades and equipment he'll be looking to maintain. Both of them going to cower in Palace, inspect the cushions, maybe rearrange them, fluff them up a little bit.
Let's daddy mode the next round, because it will be like a limped in buy from Team Spirit, right? You can see that they will get 1,400 in the next round. Chopper might be able to drop across a gun if he's feeling generous and doesn't want too many grenades. So it will be one of these situations that is definitely winnable, but it will be compromised. So let's take a look of how they defend in the darkness. The fog of war. We're going to turn the fog of war on everybody. That's a throwback.
The fog of war. So wave goodbye to X-Ray for round 19. Let's see how they choose to approach Team Spirit's limited options. I mean, let's not forget they have to start finding rounds here. Winstrike closing in on that magic number puts Dust 2 up for debate. Yet to see it, but certainly looking like the individuals have managed to shrug off the first and come in firing on all cylinders.
Idis balance, he'll have the M4 here this time. Smoked off, doesn't make his job any easier. Nullifies him for 15 seconds, and it's a default spread from Winstrike. Not really sure what they're up against here, so just gonna do the default for now, work out if they can get some decent control. Bomb still down towards T-steps, Magic's. He starts to get close at that A ramp, tucks in towards Sandwich instead.
It's a hard spot to defend though against a full execute because obviously you get Molotov out of position and he's already expended his smoke grenade, so he will have to stand and deliver if that situation does arise right now. There we go, Molotov licking his feet and just saved. 21 points of health here, and they have a good idea of where he's stuck. So if you're at A ramp, you can just sit and wait. This Flash is trying to get him out. Oh, he's made it. Okay, so good teamwork right there.
He just stood in the flames watching his health go down. That's full faith in your squad, mate. Nice to see. Refreshing to see. And Crizzen, he could just see the tip of Mir's head. Enough for him to find the frag. Looking great for Winstrike as they find not only that, but the early damage onto Magic's.
Mir always so active. This time he was working against him, and it's going to be the A finish here. Bombs towards A ram on the back of the AWPer. Could be problematic, but apparently not. He'll actually find Magic's there, the low HP on the bomb site, and this is just looking way too good for Winstrike. Chopper will have to go nuclear if he's going to stand a chance. The first kill, not bad. Second, significant damage, down to 3 points of health, but and the side Spanish denies the plant. The round is done, and he knows it. He's time to fall back already.
This is good stuff from Winstrike. It's very clean.
Yeah.
You know, they're not making many mistakes in the early stages. They're not even really being challenged for too much territory. And Team Spirit don't have enough to actually go for those type of challenges here. So when they put 13 on the board, if they convert the next against these saved rifles again and can actually clean sweep it, take them out of their hands, that's the game. You can pack her up. We can move on to Dust 2, map number 3. And then we can see these two AWPers Idis balance and Elian go toe-to-toe on an AWPer's paradise. That'd be nice. That'd be cool to see them going
that
right
would
or
be
die.
nice. I would enjoy that. And I'm sure Winstrike are enjoying their current form here on Mirage after getting battered and bruised on Inferno. Or Nuke, I should say. They look much better here. And on their opponent's map pick, Team Spirit barely arrived on Mirage, to be honest with you. After winning the pistol, that's pretty much all they've got for the second half.
It's been very peculiar because Winstrike didn't look like they were ready to be playing Nuke, which was the map they picked, and now Spirit, the map they picked, they looked relatively lost in their T-side.
So, what have they got left in the tank? Not much in terms of time left on this map. They will have a buy here. Chopper will have to make do with the Desert Eagle. M4's around him, and not much else. They have one defuse kit. Flash over from the A bomb side, but Elian just trying to get that pick towards B. Vision taken away.
I love the overlap here. It's like, all right, Elian can't watch that and pick for that anymore, so Crizzen will move up close. He's got the rifle. He can now cover that smoke, making sure nobody pushes. That's a fun game. We could do a lot with that.
Smoke say they want to try and sell this fake. 2 CTs on B at the moment. One's moving to short as well. It will be Disbalance and Chopper. Oh, full commit to the spray. He does eventually convert, but he's got a lot more to do now.
He'll have the first test now, and that's going to be a disappointing one. This is looking way too good for Winstrike. 3 versus 2. Someday Young will pull one back with Magic's, but at this stage, it doesn't look good for them. They've got an HE grenade, 3 kills to find, and Winstrike, they've battened down the hatches here. Looks like it's absolutely fine for them.
Yeah, Bondik is making steps, so that's something for Someday Young to work with, but kit's on him too. Their chances are so slim. Perfect double dink, and does find the first. Maybe, just maybe, Magic's can make this happen. Spots Hobbit, great transfer and adjustment, but they need to get on that bomb now, and they've done it. Where's the kit? It's on Someday Young, and he does get the defuse in time. It's Magic's and Someday Young, 2 versus 4 in a crucial round of the game.
That's the first time they've really come up clutch when the man advantages against them there. That's fantastic work from Team Spirit. We'll have a look at Team Namiga as well against Unique. They have split the difference, 11-11. Namiga with the first map under their belt, looking for the 2-0. On the T side, they'd likely get it in my book, but a double setup, lots of money on the CT side. I'm sure that Unique got something to say about that. We haven't cast those boys yet, have we?
We didn't do Unique, no, and we also didn't do Gambit Youngsters here on the mainstream, unfortunately, and they took that first map over 4. So if you want to tune into that one, they're going on down on Inferno right now. That would be the C stream.
Execution looking very likely here. You can see Magix is ready with his smoke. Going to be ready there on the top of the ladder by Apartments, and here comes the A finish. A couple of flashes and in they go.
Perfect shot from Disbalance. He's looking for a second as well. A flash could stop him, but none thrown. And Magix, he's just having a field day. Another one on ramp. It's the AWPer. Doesn't have to take that fight, but Elian just jumps straight back into the angle. He cops some nade damage. Does remove one of many. Magic's being hunted. Bondik's got another one. Surely not a 2 versus 5. They've already found 2 of the process. And
Could happen.
Thank God he found 1.
So Elian, though, has been impressive,
Oh my
and he
God,
continues to
he's
be
quick.
so. Flashbang is looking fantastic, but Mir will stop him in his tracks there. It's going to be 2 rounds in a row now for Team Spirit. Some time left. They certainly need to arrive in this sort of fashion to even convince that they stood a chance. It all started with a 2 versus 3 situation towards B. They somehow won it. It wasn't looking great at all, and now I think we've got an eco for the Winstrike. They don't have much cash at all. Elian down to 2K. So it'll just be 1 eco here with the loss bonus coming in at 2,400 next round. Oh, I changed my thoughts. There is an AK there. Are they fully investing it?
I think it's a good call because you don't want to let the CT money get too out of
It's absolutely
control.
fine. They've got a huge lead as well.
Yeah.
It's just the last second commitment. I'm always like, well, were you planning on doing this, or did someone just suggest it? And here you are. Lackey has got past the smoke, but it will be Mir opening kill again. He's good
molly.
for it.
Great molly. Lucky has to move out of it, and he ends up going down to Mir as well. There's more. And no issue for Chopper. He finds his 7th frag. Crizzen will fall as well, and it's neat and tidy. A triple kill from Chopper off against the half-buy. And that gets them closer to double digits. Perhaps Spirit's woes on the T side can be remedied by a locked-down defense.
Certainly will this round. Now, I'm going to assume they're eco now. The last round, a little bit questionable. I would dare say they spent too much there. Needed at least a plan out of it. And will have to be Desert Eagles, maybe not even armor. As we head into round number 23, Team Spirit. Starting to build up some cash now. Never too late to arrive.
I have a feeling that against the Deagles is actually worse for Team Spirit because Winstrike will take one-on-one duels, and all they have to do is hit a couple of shots to turn this round on its head. Whereas when they had the team-based strategies with smokes and flashes, Team Spirit were ready to play heads-up Counter-Strike. This is just sitting, waiting, and hoping you're ready to click faster than they are. Oh, Mir's doing it again. 20 kills to his name. He's back.
Yeah, honestly, he's super aggressive, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but his aim is looking so crispy right now. Fair play to him. Keep it up.
That was a nice little combo onto Hobbit. They caught him with the smoke. They hit him with a Molotov and finished him off with the nade, and more even falls. So it's just Lackey and Elian surviving.
And not really much they can do. Unless Lackey finds a shot like that. Fantastic aim. That's going to be some young drop to the floor.
You can see what Dupree was talking about, can't you?
Hold up. He's passed him at Van. This round is still on. He can get this AWP.
Does he have it, though? He might just be calling the bomb sites clear and waiting for his teammate to arrive. He is towards bench, though. Amir seems to be checking these spots, so he's going to be checking bench for sure. The only plot he doesn't check is this one.
Oh my God, a knife kill from Elian. We're cooking with gas now. Chad called it. There is a chance for Winstrike in a 2 versus 4, and it starts with a knife kill. They're on eco, for heaven's sake. Where's Chopper off to?
Get the M4 instead of the...
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. He'll be using his nades. They've got another incendiary on Chopper as well. Disbalance the AWP for the retake. They're just grouping up. Look at the way they're approaching this. They know Elian has to do it all. And they'll use that pistol to bait, and it enables Elian to find one. Lackey even surviving. If only for that, though. Elian has made this winnable. It's all been him, and he's going to find another. Just one remains. He has no bloody armor, and Chopper finally will stop the drama. He'll find 10, but my God, did that get scary.
Yeah, drama is a very apt word for it. My goodness gracious. Winstrike in a 2 versus 5, and it's all about sneaking in towards B there. And Mir comes through. He checks every single corner, Chad. The one he doesn't check, though, taken down. A knife kill found as well. Huge cash injection.
I'm surprised he checked it all, because the way that IDIS Balance was posted up, the assumption is that nobody's in the B-bomb site, right? IDIS Balance was actually susceptible to a flank that entire time if he pushed through the kitchen doorway. So Mir not checking it, I'll let him off the hook for that one. That's IDIS Balance with a rotation that he didn't quite hit.
Right.
And Elian and Lackey almost turning a miracle round from nowhere. Here we go.
Yeah, you want miracles? Well, Mir tried, and Krizen, Elian, and Lackey all succeeded. They take it straight back, looking for 14 now as 3 opening frags as the CTs tried to contest that early mid presence. Hobbit's got full A control, and now Magic's, that angle will not benefit you anymore.
They have to save.
Yep, just like that. So that was what you were talking about, Chad, right? That was 3 CTs trying to hold middle and just not doing it.
Yeah, it's actually, it seems like it should be a relatively easy thing to do, but the T's vary approaches, right? You always see the back of cat smoke, you see that one landing, and sometimes you think they're coming and sometimes you don't. And if they have approaches where they throw that smoke and they do something on the other side of the map, your mid defenders can potentially get caught out of position, one flash, and they're having to fall back. And you can see here just how quickly Winstrike have struck.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm still set on this one going to 3. It's great that Team Spirit are making this interesting, but it's a matter of time.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd for the Winstrike gang on their T-side campaign.
Yeah, that previous round really wounded them. And it was looking so good, managing to have everything under their control, but then the knife kill comes through. They lose most of their players, and now losing this round as well. Money still there for them, but they'll be drained. And at 14-10, not a good time for that to happen, but they save the AWP, the M4. Final buy potentially here for them.
Yeah, so Disbalance and Magics can drop the M4s to enable Mir and some Die Young to be well equipped for this one. But this is kind of it then, folks. This is for 15. Winstrike desperate for dust too. Spirit got one chance here with all of their goodies.
And the solution to that mid is going all in, is actually fighting, which makes you extremely susceptible on other parts of the map. The mid smokes come in once again, but this time they're quickly heading towards B with the bomb.
They are indeed. Hobbit will join the crew. A little smoke down there. Opening kill
Aliens
found
ahead
by Team Spirit.
Oh, that could have been the end. That could have been the B plant. My God, Chopper's playing with fire. And he actually throws out some as well. Mir, now in support, has a smoke to play around, and that nade looks promising. Chunks down Bondic to 50.
Is this going to be enough, though? Good map control from Winstrike. I'll be happy with it. Grenades deployed toward the B-bomb site itself. Nothing doing any damage just yet. They've got the bomb within their control, and they might just consider going back into a default spread. Considering they've been locked out of here at B, it's very obvious as to where they're finishing up, so Hobbit will just reposition now. We have got Krizen as well checking out T-spawn in case any CT flanks come through. Nothing there for now.
Daddy mode at Rush. Let's go into the dark.
All right, strap yourselves in, folks. Hobbit trying to sell something in middle, but Mir can't believe it. It's a loud elephant stomp towards his position, and now, well, they're coming towards SDY. Bondic trying his best. It's a very hard angle to try and push a CT off. Just the tip of their head showing, and Mir, his bullets are even catching Elian through the wall. They want to try and get out, preserve what they can.
I think that's all they can do. It's going to be Mir once again, providing big numbers. 2 more kills in the round, taking his total up to 23. Grenades are going to land. Some wallbang attempts are made, but it looks like Elian and Krizen are absolutely fine. Chopper still lining them up. The player is there on the other side, but not in wallbang range.
So it's mid that's the problem, right?
Yes.
So right now, if you're Team Spirit, what's probably going through your mind is how do we not give up picks in mid? Well, if they go for their mid control smokes, you can either sit back, give them the territory, or you can push out and fight them. Now, if you're going to push out and fight them, you need your A anchor and your B anchor to be in passive positions. They also need to use their protocol nades, right? They need to make sure they drop a smoke or a Molotov in the early stages so they can't be overrun. As Spirit, you need to make sure that as a team, that is clear, because individuals here can very easily get taken out on these bomb sites.
Boosting Elian to try and catch the crossing CT. We've seen it hit once, and we don't see it hit this time. Nice shot, or rather, nice attempt. You boost a player, helps the AWPer get an elevated angle above the Molotov. Nice one, Rushley.
It's a bit high, I think. I'm not sure how many people that one's flashing.
So I disbalance, there's vision once more. The
Another
smoke.
failed mid-window. That's twice they've flubbed it there. This time it could actually cost them because Disbalance is holding the line. They may assume it's clear. They may assume the smoke is there, and oh no, no punish. Disbalance misses his shot. They have the information now, and they'll throw a second.
Smoke does go down this time. We have got connect control for Lackey. And at this point, one more round will do it. Should confirm Dust too. Someday Young, oh, the knife out. He will live to tell the tale. And in terms of the bomb back toward the A bomb, so they still have a smoke, Molotovs and flashes, but it's the smoke grenade situation that's a real problem for them. I'd say more of a contact play as they head towards A here. So one flash, they might have sent 2 players out of Palace. One to complete the charge of Villian.
Okay.
I think they're doing it.
Yeah, let's see how this one works out. Not going to really affect him too much. Magic's priority will be Palace, but he still has to be concerned. Chopper's caught Lackey, who was the mid-prong of this assault. The rest are coming from one direction and one direction only.
Chopper, prime position with the AK-47. Sundar Young playing from the jungle area. It's going to be equal trades for now, and win Team Spirit. 9 seconds remaining. Haven't done much to deny this. That's going down for sure. Grenade, if it had gone 1 second earlier, they win the round. But now, still with the man advantage, the AWP towards Palace, and it's Elliot who's been hitting some great shots all day long. They've got the smoke to nullify him, but will they get it down on there, on top of the bomb?
He knows he's in trouble. Flashing underneath, I like it. Does give him a chance to take that shot, but Mir is not giving anything up. He started a little slow, but my God, has he got the cogs turning. And actually, without Mir, this would not be a close game. We were talking about the third map for the majority of the first half. Mir, with 26, is deciding he wants to change our minds.
He wants to stick him in a jar, Alex.
Yeah, he does, and I can't remember how it ends, but there was a jar involved.
Yeah, people in Australia probably know how silly.
What does it go? Rah, rah, put him in a jar.
Rah, rah, stick him in a jar.
Stick him in a jar.
Red.
It's nice.
That was my team.
You were red.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And blue, I imagine?
Other schools had cooler names, but we just had colours.
The jars.
The jars and colours.
we were named after cities, I think.
Okay.
So I was Durham. We had Canterbury. I think they had cathedrals. It was all gaudy.
Oh,
nice
Lackey.
fuck from Chopper. Lackey wanted to take matters into his own hands, and Winstrike have just collapsed. The round is only 10 seconds starting this one, and already they've lost 2 players, 2 casualties.
Yeah, but Team Spirit, they don't hold on to the advantages all too well sometimes. They'll see it into a 5 versus 3. I'd like to reel it in now. No one has to be active. Just have crossfires. Make sure that everyone is working with another. That's the idea. And Winstrike, they'll focus their efforts towards the A-bomb site. They have nothing, though. A couple of flashes. The Sniper Rebellion is their only access towards a bomb site here. Magic's up close and personal. Not a big deal, though. He can get back up from his teammates. Ideally, a different spot, though. Very committed when that smoke goes down.
Yeah, very much committed.
Okay. He'll probably get the kill, but, oh, it's so close.
He's playing with fire. Shots do get hit by Disbalance, but Elian fills the void. Okay, maybe, just maybe, there's still something from the Team Winstrike gang. Equally trading into the site. Bondik onto Magix does give them some room to move, and they've still got time. 30 seconds. The Molotov forces him out of his hidey hole. Elian on the bomb retrieval. Where's the safe plan? Bondik loses a lot of his health on that molly.
Yeah, the flames are spewing over there, and the bomb plant will be attempted right here. Sundar Young, he's going to swing, and if he gets the first kill, call it done. And there it is. So another buy available with the bomb going down there. Team Spirit, though, a little bit cagey towards the end, but it's still a very successful round for them. It's going to be Sundar Young with 2, Chopper and Magic chiming in as well, and 3 survive with the AK-47s.
Now, don't be too gutted when this does go 3, because we're very, very close now. We'll probably get overtime before we go to that third map, just so you guys get all the rounds worth at home. But this one's not done yet. Henry's bang on. Those plants continue to make Winstrike a very dangerous team here. Their buys are continuing to be very strong.
But if they don't win this round of no plant, they're in a lot of trouble then. Exactly. That's actually where they could crumble. So the bomb plants, they keep coming. They're looking good. But that's 3 rounds in a row now where Team Spirit have picked it up convincingly as well. This is maybe the round that decides it all. And pushing through the smoke there. The timing was great there on the AWP. Elian, though, misses out on the kill narrowly. But there's always plenty of opportunities. Team Spirit love a challenge here, and Sundar Young's no different.
He's going to get it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's just walking. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to give it to you.
They do like to move. There's ants in the pants of every CIS player.
It always looks so good up until the moment. It's like, if he moves now, he'll die. And that's always what seems to happen. But they can bring this one back. AK's still available on the CT side, but a fantastic opening pick. Nice and early in the round as well. No possible way they can trade it out.
He's missed this twice now. Let's see if he gets it right the third time.
That's the tapestry that's getting him. You can see a lot of patterns on there. I'm sure it's confusing.
Has it made it?
It does go in this time. There we have it.
Flawless. Chopper's very aggressive in apps, and he's got no one to trade off of him. He is alone. I mean, he'll get the info early at least, but do they flash it or do they just walk in?
They're just going to walk in.
Okay, here we go. Chopper, first, second, my goodness! They just line up on the spray. It couldn't have been easier for the first two. And Mir's going to catch the flank.
He knows the orb's there. Needs to be careful.
Good molly.
Has to get out. 27 HP. Elian, great shot onto this balance. Forced out by the flames and still manages to get the equalizer. Now we're cooking.
He's on for the ace as well. Elian trying to keep this round alive in the game, indeed. They're looking for map points here as well. 20 seconds remaining. The flank is coming through, and he needs to be very careful. He's going to go down. That's a fantastic bit of work there. And Bondik, with 10 seconds remaining, sure, he probably gets his kill, but whether he gets the plant in with 10 seconds on, I don't think is even going to be possible.
Mir can hide.
Yeah, it's done, isn't it?
I mean, is it? Bondik might find some weird little wall bang. No, he's safe.
After the time as well.
That's huge. That is apt. Remember, we said no plan. That could be it. And the fact Bondik has no cash now, they either take a full save here or they partially buy into it. Bondik has really got himself into a mess there. He would have got 3,400. Instead, he gets 0.
He screwed the pooch on that one.
Do they concede 15? Like, right now, this is such a tough decision.
There's no correct answer at this point. It's whatever they feel like doing, and that's why they take the time out to discuss it. I would say it has to be a partial buy, really. Get Tech 9s, Kevlar, some smokes, try and get the bomb down. But there's no way they should be fully investing into this one. They shouldn't go for Galil's armor.
Maybe drop a P250 to Bondik here, because next round with the 3,400, that's going to give him 3,800 as a total, assuming he doesn't get any kills, assuming they don't plant the bomb. That's serviceable with a Galil utility, an AK-47 and head armor. But right now, the conversation is, well, do we have a pocket strat that we can pull out? Because so far, limping across the map, it's only worked on a very few occasions. That's when they were able to get all 3 flawless kills.
Can we bring up the round recap, that graphic, the one that fills that whole central screen?
Scoreboard?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
They should be able to bring that one up. Rush has a button on his keyboard for it, I believe.
Thank you. So 3 T rounds and all from bomb explosions. You can see that there for the T side.
Lots of post plants in this second half as opposed to that first half where Winstrike, they just put up that wall, right? So let's get back underway because this round is nutty and it will be the partial investment. Oh, Bondik's actually had to invest into his own smoke here. They weren't even feeling charitable enough for them.
He's spent almost all of his money on this smoke grenade. Let's see how far it gets him. It's off towards jungle, part of the puzzle they'll need
it's a fake
as they're trying to sell the fake. And look how quickly
worked.
Spirit bite on the bait. Oh my God, it's only going to be the bomb plant you'd assume. These frags should still go the CT's way, but that bomb plant's guaranteed. Look at Hobbit's position.
And it will be a couple of kills found, but Hobbit hasn't committed to it, but he's still got an open runway.
He's being very cautious.
Yeah, he's being extremely cautious.
It's like,
Hobbit, plant the bomb, brother. Do you want the money?
Maybe he wants to win the round. Hold up a second. He could, if he sits in plain sight and he just waits, they will have to rotate back, right? And they are right now. If he gets a kill and a rifle.
Okay, I see what you're building. Chopper, however, is going to get that frag, and that's 15 for Team Spirit. So,
he'll be kicking himself because Bondik needed that cash, right? He'd be like, please, bro, plant the bomb. You're not going to win the 1-5. Please give me plant.
That's true. Bondik's begging him at that point.
I need that cash. I can't stress this enough. I don't want to use a Galil when it's map point against us. Okay, he's going to have to. He needs to be one of the key fraggers as well. 21 kills. He's the top fragger. So Bondik will be hamstrung here. Team Spirit can go for the victory, the 2-0 right here, right now. It's been an arduous task in this second half. Both teams specialists on the CT forces, it seems. Idis Balance going for the first pick. He smoked himself off. He still got the shot. What?
That was so fast. He pulled that trigger instantaneously. Someday Young needs to cool his jets.
He loves getting stuck in there.
Woo, he really wants to fight. Everyone does. CIS Counter-Strike. I mean, I understand what Dupree was saying. There's talent all over the shop, but my God, is it chaotic.
This is big from Chopper. This is a bit of Hunter. This is pushing in towards B. There's footsteps that are audible as well.
So much info.
Yeah, so Chopper, he has done the godlike maneuver here. It's a big risk to take, but he's playing for win as well. Hobbit might not be aware of this. He's making footsteps. He's given everything he needs. And he checks it just in case it baits him out. So Chopper's aware of that. That's high IQ right there, Chad.
Oh, and another kill's coming. Magic with the orb.
Elian tried to open up the A site, but he had nothing with him. No flashes. Now they come in. Focusing his attention towards Palace, but Someday Young's found it. Looking very good for Spirit. What a turnaround. It looked so good in the first half. Hobbit's got to try and dig them out now. Crizin on Sandwich spotted. Magic's can stay in. That bomb needs to be planted.
flank's
They've
coming.
got loads of time. The flank eventually will arrive from ramp, but it doesn't look like it's too necessary. Just Hobbit, and it's found by Magic's team spirit. I can't believe they've done it in regulation, no less. They'll take the series 2-0.